Hello guys, welcome to a tutorial on how to install Linux, more specifically Manjaro Linux because, well, I just like the Arch-based operating systems that just let you install it with just easy clicks compared to Arch Linux. So if we look at Manjaro over here, you can see it's a suitable replacement for Windows or Mac. You can do that. There are multiple desktop environments, and it's pretty light. It's you know and it's good for gaming. So you can wine, play on Linux, Proton via Steam, or Lutris, which is for something like the Epic Game Store, League of Legends, that sort of thing. So you would do a download over here. So you would go to downloads one button. Then you would look at the editions. So you got XFCE, KDE Plasma, GNOME, and other editions. But I already have my ISO here, which is Manjaro KDE and XFCE. I got a bunch of other ISOs, including like Windows 98 First Edition, Zorin OS, Pop OS, but we're gonna go for Manjaro KDE for my external SSD. Now, because I'm recording this, I'm gonna run a virtual machine and pass through my external SSD so then I can install it without having to restart my computer in order to install it properly. So, virtual box. Oh, right. Windows search sucks. Forgot about that. Uh, VirtualBox execute. And here we are. Okay. Okay, we got it right here. So I got a bunch of um what you call distros and just emulations, say Windows 3.1, Windows 98, DOS, Arch UEFI, Linux Mint, Debian. But we're gonna go for Manjaro Arch. Just gotta leave the same as default. I gave it 8 gigs of RAM because com compared to say 2 gigs, just because why not? I did have NES paging, hardware virtualization enabled, that sort of thing. Storage, I only had the CD drive. Now, if you're gonna make your own, you're gonna have to use something like um, Etcher or like Unen Booten or something like that. So we're gonna go for KDE this time. And since I am connected by USB, oh yeah, the reason why it's not coming in my drive. So you got my USB drive stick, local drive for Windows, and then one for like just gaming library and all that. It should actually come up in disk management. So you got your usual games folder, 2 TB. Got 128 gigs of just the C drive, the USB stick, and then you got the external SSD that Windows detects, but it doesn't know what file format it is, and which in this case it was ext4, which Windows cannot read. And since I'm doing USB, I just passed it through CK expansion SSD, click OK, and then I click Start. It just popped off in the screen. Alright, sounded like um, it mounted properly. So we got, what do we have here? Time zone UTC, let's change that. Key table, language ENUS. Yeah, let's just leave it. And let's boot with I think I did proprietary drivers. Welcome to Manjaro Linux. Actually, it might be loading off the USB drive instead of the CD drive. Oh no. So this is normally how it um, boots. Live me a Pac-Man mirror ranking script. Alright, let me just restart the graphical interface. Okay, we'll get a nice looking display like that. Okay. So the reason why, okay, here we are. So we're on the startup bit here. Welcome to Manjaro, and if we click here, we are on the, yep, we're on the KDE interface rather than XFCE, which is the one that my SSD has. So I'll launch the installer because I've used Manjaro before. So this is the Manjaro Linux installer. It will be different on each distro, each Linux distro or operating system. So Windows will say what language you're using, that sort of thing. You click next, it'll tell you your location or what, so you want to set your location. In this case, this is correct. And keyboard, yeah, we'll make it US. Now here's where things get complicated. So you can select your disk. I got my Seagate SSD, so that's the only one. Now since it detects that there is a different operating system, you can install alongside with it, replace the partition, erase everything, and replace it with the newer operating system that you're installing, or you can manually do it. Replacing a partition is basically, you know, if you want to change distros, but you have a separate home folder, so you can keep your settings. Install alongside. You can do that if you have dual booting. If you want to do dual booting with, say, like Windows or Mac. Erase disk is basically delete everything and replace it with the operating system. Now, as it says, this will delete all data currently present on the selected storage device. If you are installing in your own drive, back up anything that is important. Put it into your local disk or USB drive or something else. But since I'm replacing it with a freshly installed Manjaro with another freshly installed Manjaro, it doesn't matter. And here we have your swap file or swap partition. Normally in default, Windows just do swap to file, and that's what I'll be doing. I suggest you do the same. Click next. What's your name? Just fill in whatever's in here. This will tell you, what you have done, and then you click install. It's just gonna warn you that you can't change these after it's installed. So I'm gonna click install now and sit back, relax, and wait till everything is completed. Alright, Manjaro has been installed and we can reboot the system. So we can just click restart now and then we'll click done.